Hello people, welcome back to my channel. So today I have an updated wand collection for you guys. Last year I did a wand collection video and it has become my most popular video on my channel by far. I mean, it has like tens of thousands of views. It was added to some playlists and so it just kind of blew up, but this was all like months after it was released, so you know, I thought it peaked at like a couple of hundred. So yeah, that was weird. If you're here from my previous wand collection video, then thanks for being here. If you're here because of this wand collection video, again, thanks for being here, welcome. But if you are new to my channel and you haven't already, then please don't forget to subscribe to join my little magical corner. And if you enjoyed this video, then why not leave a like? We are going to dive straight in because I have a lot of wands to get through. Okay, quick disclaimer, not all of them are Noble Collection and not all of them are even character wands. I've got a lot of wands from Geek Gear, which are their own creations, their own designs, which I'm going to save till the end. So if you don't want to watch them, then you can just click away at that point. I'm going to start with character ones, and like I said, not all of them are Noble Collection ones because a lot of them have also come from Geek Gear because they used to do character ones. Basically, what I'm going to do is I'm just going to pick a wand at random and talk about it. I've just done a lucky dip, and the first wand I picked up was this one, which is Professor McGonagall's wand. So this is actually a Noble Collection wand. I got this one from the studio tour last year, I think it was. So I thought it was really cool. I mean, it's a really cool detail. I really like the wand, and Professor McGonagall is just badass. I mean, she's an animagus. She can turn into a cat. She is a great transfiguration teacher. She is head of Gryffindor, deputy headmistress, and apparently she taught at Hogwarts before she was even born. So yeah, pretty badass if you ask me. So yes, it has this like plasticky, see-through-y bit at the top. It has this effect here, this design here, which reminds me of like a banister, like a staircase banister, or like the corner of a bed, you know, with the headboard. Something like that's what it reminds me of, but it's still a really cool design. And then there has this little knobby bit here, and it's straight all the way down. Another lucky dip, and this time I have Nymphadora Tonks's wand. Okay, so this again is from the studio tour. It's a Noble Collection wand. I bought this 2 years ago when I went to the studio tour. The main reason I got Tonks's wand, she's a Hufflepuff, and I realised I didn't have any other Hufflepuff character wands. So, and you know, Tonks is like the greatest Hufflepuff out there. Who else goes to fight in a battle against Voldemort just after they've given birth? I mean, yeah, total badass. I love this little detail at the top here. I think that's really funky. I really like the wood design. I like the stripiness. I really like how straight it is and how thin it is at the bottom. But yes, Nymphadora Tonks's wand. The next wand I have is Sirius Black's wand. This is one of my favourite character wands. I love the detailing on it. I love the inscriptions. I think this wand is just so cool. So yeah, this is Sirius Black's wand. This actually isn't from Noble Collection. This one is from Geek Gear when Geek Gear did character wands, and yeah, you can tell it's still really good quality. I mean, it's probably not going to be as good as the Noble Collection one, obviously. There might be a few tiny differences here and there, but I think Geek Gear did a really good job on the character wands, which is why I'm not too worried about replacing these with the Noble Collection ones. I'm quite happy with the ones that Geek Gear did. Like I said, I love the inscriptions and the spirally pattern at the other side. It's really straight and skinny, and yeah, I just think this suits Sirius Black really well. When someone escapes from Azkaban, how do they get their original wand back? That's something I feel like has never actually cleared up. Is this Sirius Black's original wand? If not, is there like a design of what Sirius Black's wand used to look like? Where did he get this wand from? I don't know. Questions. It's the same with all the other Death Eaters that escaped from Azkaban. Like, how did they get their wands back? I don't know. Anyway, moving on. Now this is one of the coolest wands I have in my collection, and by looking at it you think, is that a wand? Why is that so special? What the hell is going on here? This is another wand from Geek Gear, and this is the coolest idea that Geek Gear ever had when they did character wands. This is Ron Weasley's original wand, the one he broke in Chamber of Secrets and tried to stick back together with Spello tape. So this wand in its current state is specific to Chamber of Secrets, and I really like that. I think this is such a cool idea, and yeah, like I said, one of my favourite wands. So it's a light brown colour. Very simple. It would have been a very simple wand if it wasn't for the Spello tape here. But yeah, I really like this. I think it's just such a cool idea. The Reverto. No, I couldn't Couldn't turn my rat into a water goblet. Couldn't do it. So I'm going to show you two wands at once now, and you'll understand why. Friend George's wands. I cannot show one without the other. This is Fred's wand. I love the effect on this one. I love the whole pine cone effect of it. And then George's wand here, again, it's all like woody and this like diamond pattern. I'm not very good at describing things. But yeah, Friend George's wands. Another reason why I had to show these together, not just because it's the Weasley twins, but because when you place the wands like this, something like this, they're supposed to represent a broomstick. So you have the wooded front bit of the broomstick, and this is meant to represent the bristles at the end. That's Friend George's wands. These are both, by the way, from Geek Gear again. The Noble Collection ones look a little bit different, especially with this one, but again, I'm happy with what I've got. Next up, Severus Snape. Again, another Geek Gear wand, but they did such a great job on this that to me, it looks exactly the same as the Noble Collection wand. It's still really cool. I love the simplicity of it. I love that it's black. That's very Snape. It has these nice patterns at the top here. Again, I'm not very good at describing things. And it's just straight black, and yeah, I like that. It's simple but elegant, exactly the way Snape's wand should be. Next up, Ron Weasley's wand. Again, another Geek Gear wand. I know that the Noble Collection wand looks very different actually to the Geek Gear one, but never mind. I still really like this one. I love the whole knobbly kind of effect on it. Knobbly effect. It kind of makes me feel like a dog has chewed on the end of this wand. That's what it makes me think. That's what I think of when I look at Ron's wand. There you go, Ron Weasley's wand. This was obviously the one that was bought for him in Prison of Azkaban. One of my newest purchases from Noble Collection at the studio tour is Ginny Weasley's wand. Ginny, again, was one of the characters I had to get the wand of. You know, like J.K. Rowling's favourite kind of 7. Harry, Ron, Hermione, Ginny, Luna, Neville, and Draco. I want to collect all of their wands. But yeah, this one I got last time I went to the studio tour, Ginny Weasley's wand. I love the whole spirally effect. I like that about spirally things. I don't know, I'm running out of ways to describe things. It's simple, it's stylish, it's very Ginny. Next up, we have the Elder Wand. How could I ever go through life without having the Elder Wand? This is the one from Noble Collection, and I actually got this from the Noble Collection shop when I visited for the first time. It's definitely one I had to get, like, in the Noble Collection shop. It's the wands that defeated Voldemort. It's very important. It's a very important one, so I'm glad I got this. I also have one that Geek Gear did, but it's quite a bit shorter than this one, but that's because they needed to fit it in the box. I won't be showing it to you because I'm showing you this Elder Wand, and you know, it's just so cool. I love it. I love the inscriptions. I love the knobbly bits. Yeah, the Elder Wand, Dumbledore's wand. Brilliant, love it. Now we have the very first wand I bought from the studio tour, the very first time I went. This is, of course, Hermione Granger's wand, because I really like Hermione Granger and I really like the design of her wand. I love the whole, like, thorniness, the whole, I don't know, vine effect going down her wand. I think that's really cool, and there you go, Hermione Granger's wand. Everyone's seen it. Can you tell I'm trying to, like, push through these quite quickly because this is going to end up being a really long video otherwise. Next up, one of my favourite wands is Newt Scamander's wand. I absolutely love Newt Scamander and I love this wand. This is a Geek Gear exclusive wand. It's not the Noble Collection one. It even has like the whole bite marks and the chipped bits of wood that you'd expect from Newt Scamander's wand. And yeah, I love the whole light browniness of it. It just reminds me of nature and being outside, and you know, that's what we associate with Newt Scamander. He travels the world looking for magical creatures. So yeah. The next wand is Luna Lovegood's wand. This is one of the shortest, if not the shortest, character wands that I own, and probably one of the shortest ones out there anyway. So yeah, I really like Luna Lovegood's wand. Luna Lovegood is one of my favourite characters in Harry Potter, so I definitely had to get her wand. This is in fact the second wand I bought the second time I went to the studio tour. Yeah, I just really love how cute and short it is, the colour of the fake wood, and I like the whole tulip design it has on the tip here. I think it's really cute. Yeah, I like Luna's wand. So when I did my wand collection video last year, I got so many comments from people complaining that I didn't have Harry Potter's wand. Like, so many people are like, how do you not have Harry Potter's wand? You don't have Harry Potter's wand? Oh my god, fake fan kind of thing. I mean, most of them were like playfully joking, and you know, I even replied to some of them, I promise next time I go to the studio tour I'm going to buy Harry Potter's wand. Yeah, I did. So I bought Ginny's and Harry's the same day, you know, husband and wife, I had to buy theirs together, right? I'm glad that I've got the Noble Collection one because he's the main character, he's the main dude. Yeah, I really like how simple Harry's wand is. This is the kind of design that I always expected wands to look like, you know, not any of these fancy designs that they have now, but all just pretty much looking like this. And I completely understand with the whole film canon why they had to make each wand so different and so unique from each other. From a collector's point of view, you know, you want to get someone's specific character wand, you want it to look like their wand, and you never know, maybe in the books they did look like that, but I don't know. I don't know if they looked as fancy and as unique as they do in film canon. Anyway, I love how simple Harry's wand is, and I think that suits him really well. So yeah, that is all of the character Harry Potter wands that I own. If you're not interested in seeing the Geek Gear ones, which I'm going to go through very quickly, then you can switch off now. Thanks for watching. Please make sure you subscribe if you're new here. Leave a thumbs up if you enjoyed the video and all that. But for people who are staying, let's crack on with the Geek Gear ones. So first off, I'm going to show you this one, which is one of the first ones I got from Geek Gear when they started doing their own wands, and it's also one of my least favourite wands from them. I don't like how thick it is. I don't know, and I don't know what's going on with this light blue thing here, but it's kind of a little bit similar to Hermione's, where it has like these like little branches going down, kind of, not very similar to Hermione's at all, but yeah, it's still a really cool wand. It's nice kind of wands to have when you're posing for thumbnails. I do tend to use the Geek Gear wands to pose in thumbnails, especially when I'm unboxing Geek Gear boxes, you know, just kind of like that's how I do my thumbnails. That's wand number one. I was actually going to have all of the little cards and to tell you what each wand was, because each wand has its own name, but A, they're all spread out, and B, I've moved a few times since I started getting the wands, so all these little note things that came with the wands, they're all scattered around somewhere. I don't know where they are. Anyway, I said I was going to go through this quickly. Next up, again, this is in no order, this is just doing lucky dip. Next up, I have this wand, which is quite a bit flatter than normal wands. It's not rounded at all, which is good. If you drop it on the floor, it's not going to roll away. It's very simple. It has this like purpley thing going on each side here, and these three little grooves down the wood. Next up is this wand, which is, I believe, meant to represent Ravenclaw. They did 4 wands for each of the houses. I very regrettably do not have Hufflepuff's one. It's the only one I don't have, and I asked if they were going to put it in the shop, because they were talking about maybe putting it in the shop, but they haven't. Just so heartbroken that the Hufflepuff one, being a Hufflepuff myself, the Hufflepuff one is the only one I don't have, and it's so cool. I think this is meant to be the one that represents Ravenclaw, a raven, I presume, or an eagle, I don't know. Geek Gear are usually quite good for putting eagles on their Ravenclaw stuff, and not ravens, so I don't know, is that meant to be an eagle or a raven? Let's go through the other house ones, shall we? So I have one here that has a lion on the top, as you can see, very menacing lion, raw. Rah! I think I was meant to say raw. Yeah, this is obviously meant to represent the Gryffindor wand. It's a nice light brown colour. I don't know what it is down the wood, but I kind of feel like it looks like the fur of a lion, so maybe that's what they were trying to go for there. But yeah, that's Gryffindor's wand. Not Godric Gryffindor's wand, just a one that's meant to represent Gryffindor. But my favourite one of all, apart from the Hufflepuff one, which I don't have, if anyone wants to give me the Hufflepuff one, then I will be eternally grateful. But yeah, apart from the Hufflepuff one, my favourite one by far, one of my favourite wands that Geek Gear have ever done is the Slytherin wand. I think this is just so cool. So it has a snake, and it's spiralled all along the wand right until near the end there, and yeah, the detailing of it, the colours, I just think this is so cool. It's one of my favourite wands, as I said. Yeah, I really love this. So obviously this is Slytherin's wand. They've done a few other wands with animals on them. So there is, I've got two here, so I'm just trying to think, which one should I do first? I think this is the first one they did, and this is before they came out with unique wands, noble wands, whatever they were originally noble ones, and they went to Geek Gear Wizardry wands / unique ones. But I believe this is one that a fan submitted a design of, and it won a competition, and so their wand was made. And it's an owl perched on top of the wand, and with little acceptance letters going all the way down. I think this is really cute. I would have picked this one to win. I mean, I didn't see the other designs, but I think this is the first wand that Geek Gear did that wasn't a character wand, and maybe it even like ignited like inspiration for them to just branch out and do their own kind of wands. So yeah, I really like that. It's a cute little owl. Can't have Harry Potter without an owl. And the other one is, oh, actually, maybe this is the Ravenclaw wand. I'm so confused. I don't know which one is meant to be the Ravenclaw wand. So yeah, we have this one, which could actually be an eagle perched on top with like, I think it's like feathers going all the way down. This is one of the first ones that Geek Gear did again. Complete blonde moment. I don't know which one's meant to be the Ravenclaw wand. I'm confused. I always thought it was this one, but I feel like this one looks more like an eagle. So I don't know, I'm confused. But either way, they're both really cool. This is really cool. Another wand, this is one of the first ones. I think this might have been the first one I got from a noble ones when they were noble ones, because like I said, they're now unique ones. The subscription box that they did, I subscribed to their wands for like a few months, and then because I just wanted to get a couple, and then I unsubscribed. But they've been putting them in their normal Geek Gear boxes anyway, so I'm still getting a lot of Geek Gear ones. Yeah, it's brown with a blue bit and then a yellow bit. The next one, this is one of my favourite ones that has come out of Geek Gear, and it's funny because it's like one of the most simple ones that they've done. So it just looks like a bit of wood that's had the ends chewed off, a bit like what I said about Ron's wand. This is again something I would imagine a wand in the Harry Potter universe to look like, not like these fancy designs that they've done. So this is why this is one of my favourite wands. I love how simple it is, and yeah. The next wand is this one again. This is one of my favourites. They have done a lot of really good wands, Geek Gear. This one kind of reminds me of the Philosopher's Stone, and I think it was called something like that, like philosophical or something wand. Again, I haven't got the little note thing to tell me. It's just the red bit at the top just reminds me of the Philosopher's Stone, and then it's just normal wood at the end there. Yeah, I really like this wand. Another one of my favourite Geek Gear wands. I use this one a lot when doing thumbnails. I like to just hold my hand like this, something like this, so you can see the little star. I love how simple it is. It looks like it could be from Noble Collection, in my opinion. It looks like it could be an actual character wand, and I really like that. So yeah, I like the whole star and the little gold bits. I just really like it. I really like this wand. Yeah, it's really cute. I love it. Next up is this wand, which has its own little like attachment of feathers, which I think is really cool. This I think also came from the subscription. Yeah, I really like the whole feathers on it. I think that's really cool. Not very effective when you want to duel though, because it just get in the way. I like this like pattern on the top here. Reminds me of like a basket or something like that. I don't know, I really like that. And then it has like knobbly woodiness going all the way down there. Yeah, it's really cute. One of the recent ones we got from a subscription box is this one, which I think I said several times how funky it is when I unbox this. And yeah, it is so funky. It has like this triangle diamondy bit at the top, all these like little triangles and lines. I think I described it better in the unboxing, but yeah, it's just so cool, and yeah, stands out. It's very funky. It's so funky. And last but not least, the most recent wand we got from Geek Gear. That was a complete accident that I saved this one for last, but it is this one, which has a skeleton head and a part of its spine. Yeah, it's weird. It is weird. Definitely a wand you could use when Halloweening, trick-or-treating is what I mean, or if you're like dressing up as like a Death Eater, I think I said that before. That would be really cool to take this wand around with you. But yeah, I think it's really cool and it's really nicely done. It looks quite effective and really detailed. So there you go. That is all of the wands that I currently own from Noble Collection and from Geek Gear. Mainly from Geek Gear, but that's okay. I don't mind it. You can carry on putting your own wands in the Geek Gear boxes, and I will continue collecting wands from Noble Collection to expand my character wand collection. So if you enjoyed the video, please don't forget to leave a like, because that will mean a lot to me. If you're new to my channel and you haven't already, then why not subscribe to join my little magical corner. Thank you all very much for watching, and I will see you next time.